Welcome to Weeding Aloud. And today we are outside Surterra in Riverside, where I am currently going to the hospital for more wound care therapy. And down this little alleyway hidden behind the store is where I like to go smoke in public because, it's frowned upon downtown. It's not like being out on the farm where you can just wake and bake and blaze anywhere you want. So keep an eye on me. Today we got a new strain. I've been running through all of the C cell lines, and today I finally found a new one. This store had what is called Soothe. Can you see that? Soothe. It's 20 plus milligrams suggested daily use. This is a 1-to-1, so it's a 50-50 basically. Um, I believe she said it was like I think 300 milligrams. It's not written clearly on here. I'm not sure what the total number is. I believe it was 150 and 150 or 200 and 200, but it's something like that. It's a 1-to-1, 1-to-1 oil. Like I said, we've already tried the AM, the PM, and I also got another one of my favorites. This is quickly becoming my very favorite blend, my very favorite breed. And as I said before, we will be getting the the box set, the 4-in-1. I gotta get that done soon. They didn't have any at this store location, which was the main reason I was coming. Uh, but yeah, they're $350 for four of these, which are $100 a piece. So you get $50 off right off the top before any of your other discounts. So with no further ado, oh, and if I haven't told you before, these bastards right here are super tricky. You got to push this button, twist, then lift. Not quite as hard as the square ones, but probably still harder than, it should be. Oh, yeah. I had about an hour to spare before my hospital appointment to go to the wound clinic to evaluate my situation and where it's going, whether it's getting better or getting worse. Free smells, Jimmy John's. Ooh, that looks good. Might go to Jimmy John's for lunch. Oh, y'all already know the dosist is where it's at. My legs have been shaking like hell. I haven't had any medicine today, so I had to get that one down. At least a couple hits of that before I start going places. First stop was the pharmacy. That's how bad off I was. Sitting there shaking like I got Tourette's on the fucking bus. I got people looking at me like I'm weird. I'm like looking at this guy. He's spilling like 30,000 little pieces of wood on the ground where he had these like little wooden puzzles and stuff and cell phone holders made of wood and just all kind of shit made of wood. Mm, mm-mm. Ooh, damn, guys. The terrapin profile. Oh, excuse me. Terrapin profile of Soothe is amazing. Got a little bit of heaviness, got a little cough. But mm, tasting like linalool, ever so slightly, some pinene. Maybe some humulene, but probably more like terrapene or pinene, and yeah, super dense. I mean, just look at that. Just opened it. Remember when I said I can go through one of these in a day? I asked the lady in the store today, I was like, how long do these C cells last you? She was like, oh, me? 4 to 5 days. I was like, 4 to 5 days? Shit. I use one in a sitting, or like a day or two if I'm lucky. For me, it's best to like buy 4 or 5 or maybe even all 6. And then, slowly like rotate through them. And then, yeah, the 6 will last you 6 days. At $25 a pop, I smoke $20 worth of bud when I'm smoking bud a day too. So that's not really that outrageous to me. She looked at me like I was like abusing the shit or something. I'm like, oh, lady, I got a higher tolerance than you. One of these, I've smoked one on the way home from the store before, so. And it's not like you can't see, the oil going down so fast. Look at those bubbles. Super strong oil. Super good oil. But like I said, you get what you pay for. A $25 C cell is obviously not going to last you as long as $100, 200 dose pen or $75 cartridge. It's all comparable. So just keep that in mind. Don't expect to get 4 days out of a C cell. If you're anything like me, expect to get a day or two. You know, if you're smoking a little bit lighter, a little easier on your pen, you're only hitting it once or twice at a time. You might get 4 or 5 days, like the lady said, but I've never seen it last that long. I've never had one last that long, so I wouldn't personally say to expect it to last 5 days. I'd say expect it to last a day to 3. That's my best option. But in closing, as you all know, bliss, dosis, that's where it's at. The dosis line, I think it's like pain, sleep, bliss and maybe relax. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that when I get all of mine in. And oh yeah, coming up next, we got an order from uh, True Leave again. The third order I've placed. This one is for Shatter for their top of the line $75 like 1,000 milligram uh, ceramic cartridge, and one of their 500 milligram or milliliter whatever half size, 1-to-1 ratio. So that should be a pretty good mix to test out the first three products. I will say that these were basically the only three products that I could get online through their delivery service, which is appalling. Honestly, completely appalling. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know about this new strain that I picked up, or new, mix called Soothe. It's a 1-to-1 again. That's like split down the middle, half CBD, half THC, and it's more good for your daytime usage, and it helps more with pain. But you can see, watch it, a big old bubble there. I'm going through it quick. It's good thick clouds though. You gotta love it. What's going on, man?